Christmas time, Ralph Lauren. I didn't know this. Apparently, this is the latest thing on TikTok. People are going crazy for it because Christmas apparently needs to be aesthetic. And what is the aesthetic? Ralph Lauren. A Ralph Lauren Christmas. And I know what you're thinking. Symone, what is a Ralph Lauren Christmas? And to be honest, I think this person right here explains it better than me.
'Tis the season for Overconsumption Core. If you've been doing beige Christmas or silver Christmas or gray Christmas or gold Christmas or pink Christmas, now it's time to throw all of those decorations away and replace them with all new decorations from Amazon in the new trending aesthetic of the year, Ralph Lauren Christmas. Ralph Lauren Christmas, red and green, traditional everything. Yep, that's right. It's basically just traditional Christmas repackaged with a new aesthetic label that will keep you spending. So make sure you head on over to Amazon, purchase more plastic. And I expect that you already decorated for Halloween and spooky season, but if not, have no fear. Just make sure you throw away all of your decorations from last year. So anything black and orange, ew, ick, that's so out, I fear. It was in for the last 100 years. Now, the trending color of the year, it's all about midnight navy and copper Moscow mule. So make sure, again, you head on over to Amazon and purchase more plastic. Happy holidays, everybody. Overconsumption Core. I promise I'm not a Grinch, okay? Sometimes it seems a little ridiculous, you have to admit.
So apparently, this is the latest Ralph Lauren aesthetic. Because I was like, what is it? What does it look like? Well, bunch of greens, bunch of reds, a bunch of stuff that looks like a normal, regular Christmas. But no, you can't say that because apparently we got the game messed up. This is not normal Christmas. This is an aesthetically pleasing Ralph Lauren Christmas. And how dare you ever compare the two? Are you not in the know of the latest fashions?
We got this little teddy bear right here. He's going to be sitting on a big drum. He's from Home Goods. I'm thinking about adding some nutcrackers to that. This is the table runner for outside. And I got 2 throw blankets. A few of the things that we're going to be putting on the tree that is also outside. The wood, the golds. I also picked up these red throws to go with those. I found these, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them because Ralph Lauren has the teddy bears. And then on the inside of the house, we're going to stay with the plaid theme, Mackenzie Childs, and gingerbread. Y'all are like, gingerbread? But no, my gingerbread is like a solid pattern. There's no color to it. These are also from Pottery Barn. The plaid plates are from Pottery Barn. This is the tablecloth. So it'll go across the whole table. This is not the green that I'm going to be using in this tablescape. So this is the plaid ribbon that we found today at home. So this is the only plaid tree skirt that I found. This is our Christmas theme for this year. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
You know what the comments think? The comments got the Ralph Lauren police in there. They said, this ain't Ralph. It ain't Ralph, though.
And it ain't no Ralph, though. It ain't Ralph level.
Not a Kanye moment. Y'all disgust me. Y'all are in the comments saying, you need to check out Molly Moore Camp. She was a dress designer from Ralph Lauren. And she talks about the Ralph Lauren Xmas rules. Are y'all okay? Are y'all serious? And then somebody underneath said, not the Ralph Lauren police on that A in the comments. Y'all are really telling people it ain't Ralph enough. The nerve, because why is this even a thing in the first place? Let's start there. Since we want to keep it a bean, keep it a buck. Wasn't everybody just broke a couple of months ago? Wasn't everybody trying to figure out how they were going to get paid? People were talking about inflation. People were saying they was canceling Christmas. And you know what? It only takes one trend to get y'all doing this every time. I never thought I would be making a video talking about a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Excuse me? In 2025? And I have nothing against Ralph Lauren, by the way. My whole thing is, if y'all are as broke and as affected by all of these things in society as y'all are saying, why are we even discussing the Ralph Lauren police? Why are we policing up people's trees? Why are y'all running out to buy Christmas decor when you already got a whole box full of decor that you don't use from the last couple years? This is just like overconsumption final boss. They hit y'all up every holiday. And Ralph Lauren is coming to get their piece of the pie. They said everybody else doing it. They said Stanley getting them. La Boo Boo. No, who else? Everybody gets y'all every holiday. They said, let's curate an aesthetic and let's tell these folks that this is the new it trend. And you're lame, essentially, if you don't got it, because everybody's doing a Ralph Lauren. Christmas this year. Somebody here in the comments says, all this talk of Ralph Lauren Christmas trending, who can afford to change their decor every year? It's not that crazy. And the sad part is, for some of y'all, it is. Y'all are literally going to go out and spend your last dollar to make your house aesthetic, to have everything just Ralph. Do y'all remember that you have to live after Christmas? That the first of the month is going to be there January 1st, and all the bad decisions that you made are going to be showing up right at your door. And Ralph can't save you then. It was your choice. I want y'all to ask yourselves if you are going to participate in this trend, which I have no issue against if you can afford it. But see, my content ain't for the people that can afford to do dumb stuff like this. I want to talk to the people who don't got it like that, who are like, yeah, I need to go participate in this trend because it's trending on TikTok. Everybody's doing it. I won't be left out. This is the new thing of the year, 2025. Everybody is doing a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Why I can't do it? Here's why. You can't afford to be spending and wasting money on stuff that you don't need. None of these are necessities. None of these are going to stop your life from going forward. You need food, water, and shelter. Y'all be doing the most. And then on top of that, you probably gonna throw this all out next year for the next trend? How many hours do you gotta work to be buying all this stuff? And I'm not talking about her. I'm saying in general, you, the one that can't afford to do this. That is like, I'm heavily influenced. I'm easily influenced by watching TikTok. I got some advice for you. Log off. Cause Ralph ain't looking out for you. Ralph wants you to go participate in trying to get a Ralph Lauren Christmas. And you know who else would like that? All the other home goods stores. You don't think so? Because some of y'all aren't going to go to Ralph Lauren and do all that shopping in there, because it's a little bit pricey. I can understand. All of these other places come up on these trends indirectly because y'all are chasing an aesthetic. And why we just can't call this regular Christmas decorations? Because that's what it looks like to me. And it's no shade, it looks great. But I know the Ralph Lauren police gonna be in my comments talking about, Symone, this ain't even Ralph, this ain't even the aesthetic. Let me keep looking then. Let me see what is the hype about, so I can get a better understanding, because clearly I got the game messed up. All right, y'all, this is who they say is the Ralph Lauren police. I didn't say it, they said it in the other comment section. Since she knows the standard, I think we should hear it from her.
Oh, Ralph Lauren Christmas, huh? Let's go. I was a second generation Ralph Lauren employee. My mom did merchandising, and she opened the collection store on the plaza in Kansas City in the 80s. And I designed dresses at Ralph Lauren in New York for a really long time. But Christmas, Ralph Lauren style. Let's offend some people. And if you don't like these rules, you really would not have liked working at Ralph Lauren. And that's why everything looks so good, because everything is so completely concise. Bright green garland of any kind. No. What else? 3 basic types of plaids. Traditional Christmas plaid. Then you're gonna have like the blue woven plaid. And then you're gonna have the black watch red and black plaid. Something you would think more for like ski season, ski house. Do not mix those plaids, okay? You're not gonna see those in the same room. Each room is a different plaid. Do not mix those plaids. They don't play together. This leads me to my next point. What goes under the Christmas tree? We could maybe mix a few plaids of the same shade under the Christmas tree. We are not letting people bring their own wrapping paper and put presents under your tree. This goes high-low. Low, no bags. No bags. Boxes. Wrapped boxes. No bags, no bags. No gift bags. If someone brings a gift over to your house and you feel like you have to display it, it goes behind the tree. Concise, consistent wrapping paper. The same goes for Ralph Lauren Christmas in the opposite end. Orange bags? No. Chanel bags? No. Wrap it. Wrap it in one pattern, or one pattern and then the inverse of the same pattern with the same ribbon color on every single package. No overhead light anywhere. Maybe you have a chandelier that could have some sort of tiny lampshades, which we're gonna swap out for red. Other than that, you wanna have a Ralph Lauren Christmas at your house? I don't wanna see a single overhead light on. Turn it off. Let's talk holiday signage. No signage, none. No ho ho ho, no swirly twirly. That is not a Ralph Lauren Christmas. It's not the same party. If you want a Ralph Lauren Christmas, we're speaking Merry Christmas. We're speaking ho ho ho. We're not printing it on a sign. We're not looking it on a wall. We're speaking Merry Christmas. Gosh, these are fun. Let me know in the comments what I horrified you about. I could go way harder, but I'm trying to keep it PC here.
Ma'am, I have a whole list here of rules and regulations that you have come up with, and I'm trying to understand. Okay, because I don't want the Ralph Lauren Christmas police coming for me. And they said you the big dog in the streets. Clearly, because you know all the details. Y'all running a strict program. We don't want no delinquencies in the Ralph Lauren Christmas in 2025. We want all of y'all. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Because I didn't know y'all was militant with it. You can't have nobody else's wrapping paper? Okay, right. Do Ralph Lauren know that they got all these rules to the Ralph Lauren Christmas? She said she worked there. I believe her. She was giving it. She was giving Ralph Lauren employee. I'm just saying. Somebody said her turtleneck and bob. Let me know. She knows what she's talking about. Not the turtleneck and the bob. Somebody here said, I truly aspire to one day achieve the full maximalist Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic. Right now, I'm more of a minimalist Ralph Lauren Christmas. All the rules, less stuff. Y'all are really trying to get with the program. Okay. Somebody here said, heavy on the no overhead lighting anywhere. Y'all can't have overhead lights. Ralph Lauren Christmas. Y'all got too many rules for me. You gotta follow the rules of the people who make the trends. You can't be an individual. Throw out your personal style. Look at exactly what you see and copy and paste, and don't be trying to be special. Do what they do. That's what happens with these trends. They're like, hey, follow this to the T. All right, so this video here is trying to recreate the Ralph Lauren Christmas. Let's see how they do. Okay, so we got some ornaments here in them greens that she said, and we got some more ornaments like deeper burgundy, gold. I'm assuming you're supposed to have the navy. I don't know the rules. Like, it was a lot of rules. Like, was y'all keeping up? I ran out of space on my paper. Anyway, these ornaments $21. Excuse me. I thought everybody was broke. Apparently not. And y'all in the comments talking about some, save money and go to Hobby Lobby. Why did y'all save money by not doing these trends? Go get them Christmas ornaments that got all that dust on it in the attic. Go do that. You want to save some money. Stop chasing all these trends. That's the real money saver. Matter of fact, forget Christmas. Forget all the gifts. If you want me to be honest, a lot of y'all go broke every year during Christmas because you be doing too much. You gotta decorate. You gotta buy a million gifts. You feel obligated to buy a million and gazillion gifts. Meanwhile, a lot of y'all same people are complaining about the price of inflation, your bills, everything going up. A lot of y'all gotta pay your property taxes. Don't forget about that. And the first is still gonna be on January 1st, which a lot of y'all catch amnesia to every year around Christmas time. Many people lose their jobs in the holiday season. How many more examples do you need of, hey, it ain't that deep? If you can afford to do it, do your thing. But I'm not talking to the ones that can afford to do it because they can afford to do it. You are the ones trying to go chase the trends that are gonna leave you bankrupt. And ain't nobody coming to put no money in your chimney. No money coming down your stocking. Okay, so we got another person here going to Walmart, doing the Ralph Lauren inspired Christmas theme. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I need more examples. These ornaments at least are, not too badly priced. $2 I'm seeing, $14. Y'all, this can rack up real quick though. I'm trying to tell y'all, be careful out here in these streets. I know a lot of y'all gonna overdo it with the tree. You do it every year. You better go upstairs, go in that attic, go in that spare bedroom and pull out them decorations that you just bought last year because you was chasing whatever trend. I don't care nothing about, the trend was black and orange. Go get it. Do what your wallet can afford. And I know a lot of y'all love to do stuff like this because you can't wait to shop for the holiday and decorate. And that's your problem. You want to shop every holiday. You know how many holidays it is? You always shopping. Put the card down. Put it down. And don't say I'm being harsh. I'm being real with you. Nobody else is telling you the truth. You're doing a lot. If you say it's worth it, it's worth it.
Ralph Lauren Christmas is trending all over TikTok, and I fear that I will fall victim to it as well. In fact, I have, because I've ordered stuff on Amazon already to create a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Does my home aesthetic fall into the Ralph Lauren Christmas vibe? Absolutely not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Absolutely. I'm just so basic.
You know what my real problem with this is? It doesn't even seem fun. Like, y'all look stressed out. Miss Ma'am got a whole coffee mug and she gripping her head like, oh my gosh, the Ralph Lauren Christmas. I gotta get it right. Y'all are stressed out in your beige aesthetic houses trying to make this Ralph Lauren Christmas work when you literally could just use what you had last year. Why do it to yourself? I don't want to see y'all stressed out like this. I want to see y'all happy. But you know what y'all are doing? Y'all are loading up your Amazon carts to get the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic making Jeff Bezos even more rich. Even though I always hear in many people's comments that a lot of y'all don't want to be making them more rich because you can't stand them. But yet, you're on Amazon buying more stuff that you don't need. You don't even own Amazon stock and be on here buying up all the stuff on Amazon. Do y'all ever think about the places you finna go to go get all this Ralph Lauren stuff? Do you own any other stock or you just making them rich? Stock price finna go crazy because y'all are trying to do aesthetically pleasing stuff that is honestly basic. And I don't care because I'm not that deep into fashion, so y'all ain't gonna shame me or make me feel bad for saying what I'm saying. It's some basic Christmas stuff. Your grandma been doing this for years. Your great grandma, your mom, you. Y'all ain't finna package it up to me and sell it back. Like, oh, this some new stuff. This some new. No, it's not. I don't care if you added navy blue in there. This how they get y'all every time. They give something a name. It's just like with them other aesthetics. Oh, I'm a clean girl aesthetic. I'm a this girl. And y'all literally go on the mood board and y'all say, what do I buy? What do I buy? What do I get for that? How do I meet the standard? And you're gonna be tired of it next year. And why are you trying to do all of that, meeting that aesthetic that was curated by a company, by the way? The only person that's losing more money every year and being a victim of overconsumption more than likely is you. Yep, it's you. Once they curate and sell it back to you like it was a new invention, y'all go crazy every time. I'm tired of it, honestly. And I know a lot of y'all are tired of it too, because ain't nothing new under the sun. What y'all gonna do next? Y'all gonna start looking at more people and say, hey, this is an aesthetic, that's an aesthetic. This is like trying to fit everything into this box of aesthetic is annoying. Sometimes stuff just is what it is. And what this is to me is a regular Christmas. But I ain't mad at you, Ralph. You know, good business, good. So somebody here commented, Ralph Lauren Christmas is truly traditional Christmas. Plaid, red, and green and gold. Vintage if you like. Lord have mercy. Y'all calling regular Christmas vintage? I can't. And then they said, the twist is you mix a bit of wood, natural elements, sweater stockings, and warmth with it. Didn't y'all already do that anyway? And what if you don't? Who gonna beat you up? Who gonna beat you up about it? Is the Ralph Lauren police gonna come to your door, knock knock, you in violation. Are we okay? And then somebody here says, it's not Ralph Lauren Christmas. This is just traditional Christmas decor. We need to stop renaming this. No, y'all need to stop renaming all of this stuff. Let stuff be what it be. What's sad is a lot of y'all have great personal style. You would never be able to tell because you are so deep into what is trendy, what is everybody else on the internet doing, what are all the people around that are doing the same thing, what are the sheep doing? I need to do that. Whole time, you're creative. You actually know how to decorate. You know how to put something together and have some style. But it's all being hidden because you are too busy looking for the next big thing that everybody else is doing. I just encourage y'all to let your personality shine. You don't have to chase all this stuff all the time. It must be exhausting to log on to TikTok and be like, who am I supposed to be? That was a bar. Who am I supposed to be? How am I supposed to decorate? How am I supposed to look? What are they doing? That gotta be tiring. It gotta be. And it gotta be expensive. It gotta be expensive. You do this every holiday? Man, I'm tired for you because I can just tell that that's frustrating. Y'all don't even be looking happy. And I want y'all to be happy. If you're happy doing it, do it. Let me see. She's saying here, everything I would purchase at Hobby Lobby for a Ralph Lauren Christmas.
If you're going for the classical green tree Christmas, I think the 7.5 Sierra Cashmere would be perfect. It's on sale for $284.99 right now.
Look, let me tell you something. If y'all are broke and struggling this year, 2025, year of our Lord, and you are about to go spend almost $300 just on the tree, mind you, just on the tree, because let me guess, last year, your tree was beige, or whatever color it was when they was doing whatever they was doing last year. Go dust that thing off. Save yourselves. And I'll ask again, how much do you make an hour and divide that by $300? Because that's what you're going to pay after tax about. If you cool with that, do your thing. If you're not, be aware. You have options.
This one here is also a great option. It is the 7-foot Alberta Alpine Fir, and it's on sale for $189.
Look, and they get y'all every time with these $189 on sale. Y'all, this ain't no sale. The real sale is stay about them folks' store.
If you want a white Christmas, I feel like this tree right here is flocked perfectly. I think the branches still look pretty real, and it is $209.99. It's the 7.5 Frostwood Fir. This one right here is also perfect. It's the Slim Brittany Pine.
Do y'all notice that all of these say sale? And more than likely, probably not a sale. But as soon as you see the word sale, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a deal. Do y'all really think that they're giving you a deal on Christmas trees? Or do you think it just says sale? Because a lot of the time in the stores, that's what's going on.
For skirts, I think anything plaid would be perfect.
Y'all doing a lot.
Even like this solid red. There's also a smaller one if you have like a smaller tree, or even this one right here would actually be perfect if you want to do like a Ralph Lauren sweater sort of theme. Then I think this one would be perfect. But if you want to keep the same plaid design, I think this tree skirt right here, or like the collar, would actually be amazing, and they're all 50% off. Also, Ralph Lauren, you can also mix either silver or gold, so any of these two skirts would actually be perfect.
Hey, who gonna do something if you mix another color? I'm just saying.
As you can tell, there are a ton of and garlands, but I think what definitely makes or breaks a Ralph Lauren theme is how expensive it looks, because it's definitely like an expensive-ish brand, or very good quality brand. So I would stay away from this section as much as possible. They just don't look the best quality. Instead, I would go for something like this that makes it look pretty realistic. You could even do one of these. I think they would also look great.
I wish that y'all made videos about the stocks that y'all were interested in buying and stuff like that, just as much as y'all do about all these different things that y'all like to buy. These one item, this item here, that item there. Y'all would just pick up an item and be like, yeah, it's $100, but it's half off. Y'all don't feel that way about stocks when stuff is on sale. But you go to Hobby Lobby and buy all these things. And I'm not saying that this is what she does. I'm saying in general, our mindset isn't to invest. It's not to do things to better ourselves. It's to spend. It's to spend money and to make other people rich. Meanwhile, we got a bunch of stuff, y'all, that we're over here actually analyzing and saying, this looks cheap. This looks cheap. What about actually having something in real life and not faking what stuff looks like on a Ralph Lauren Christmas tree? I don't know. I don't care what it looked like to everybody else. What is it in real life? And again, I understand that they want quality items that they're paying for. At the same time, many people have their priorities misaligned on a bunch of stuff and will be ready and willing to just throw money. Won't even think twice about it. I want y'all to really think about what you're doing in these holiday seasons. A lot of y'all are going in the stores on zombie mode. You see this $200 right here, it don't even faze you. And you ain't got $200 to spend, but you're gonna put it on the credit card. Hello? What are we doing? Are we that deep into overconsumption and consumerism that we can't understand the setup, the play, the trap? And we can use our influence for different things. Some people just want to help people decorate. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'd rather tell y'all about how bad it can be if you're out here spending money on this stuff that really don't mean nothing to nobody at the end of the day. And you're going to pack it up by January. And nobody cares. And if you go back to being broke after spending all this money, you really don't have nobody to blame but yourself. Because you have a choice. You can see all these price tags. It's not false advertising. You have a choice to go in there and do all this every year. And some of y'all make the same choice, make the same mistake every year. And by January, we see a whole list of stop stories every time. And I don't want that for y'all. And especially this year, it seems economically this year, it's been rough for a lot of people. This is not the time that you need to be out here acting reckless. If you go in these stores, please have a budget, y'all. Actually say, how much do I have to spend on Christmas? And operate within that. Just don't go in the store buying stuff. Don't just be watching videos like, oh, this girl said it's 50% off. It's actually a steal. No, it's not. Your steal is staying still at the house. That's your steal. Some of y'all need to be still.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Ralph Lauren Christmas is not coming from TJ Maxx. It's not coming from Home Goods. It's not coming from Walmart. If you look at what's in a Ralph Lauren store at Christmas time, these are all high quality items that take time to collect in your home. I suggest, it doesn't need to be expensive, but I suggest thrifting, going slow, going to antique stores, getting quality. You're not, and I'm not against Target or any big box store like that, but you're not going to be able to walk in this season and pick up a Ralph Lauren Christmas from those stores. It's not gonna happen. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but
And you know what? Imagine going to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, like the woman that just did in that last video, and you come across this right here, and they say, you know what? You can't do that at Home Goods. You can't do it at TJ Maxx. It can only be done by the one and only Ralph. And guess what you just did? You tried to replicate something. You're going to hop on TikTok and get your feelings hurt because there's going to be people like this in your comments like, you ain't even do it right. What is that? This is the best you could do. And this is why I say, worry about yourself, y'all. Worry about yourself. The Ralph Lauren Christmas Police is out in full effect this year. I honestly can't believe y'all are going this hard about some Christmas decorations. This is crazy. Somebody here said, okay, Ralph Lauren Police. Exactly. And then she said here, please stop trying to decorate your house in a new trend all in one season. How about just stop trying to do the trend at all and just do what you want to do? Dang it, forget them folks. Then she said, it doesn't work. Be patient and go slow. Find quality items over time. A Ralph Lauren Christmas isn't happening in one season, guys. Duh. I'm on the wrong side of TikTok, obviously. I'm in enemy territory. Somebody else replied, ma'am, please, it's plaid and ferns with a hint of ribbons. And I agree. And then somebody here said, also hate to break it to everyone, but Ralph Lauren Christmas isn't happening in a grayish house with gray laminate floors and bare gray walls. I'm worried people are going to be disappointed when they put their TJ Maxx finds up in their millennial abode. This is why I can never get on here trying to impress people. You will never be able to impress everybody. Another comment here says, guys, it's just decor. Stop shaming people who have the spirit of decorating during the holidays. It's never that serious. Oh, you ain't here? Ralph Lauren Christmas decoration is a sport. And if you wait first, you last, apparently, according to TikTok.
If we are all financially struggling that bad and there are recession indicators everywhere, why do Ralph Lauren Christmas? Why not bring back tacky Christmas, you know? If we are all financially struggling that bad, like we say, why are we going out to Marshall's buying a $100 plaid tree skirt when you could have just went up to your attic and pulled out tacky Christmas? The only one who enjoys some nostalgia and like childhood whimsy, you know, trending. No, I consume more when we could have joy with tacky Christmas. And there are recession indicators everywhere. Why do Ralph Lauren Christmas? Why not?
She asked a valid question. She said, if there are recession indicators and everybody is as broke as they're saying they are, why are people rushing out to do this Ralph Lauren Christmas? They forget because it's the holiday and they're in their feelings. They're ready to spend money and they're like, hey, I'm about to decorate. They're going through the same cycle they do every year. And it's like a mindless cycle of what are we doing? Hey, somebody said we're doing this. The masses said we're doing that. And I'm going to do it too. And they just go on zombie mode and they go do that thing. And they're not thinking about the fact that my real life, I'm struggling for groceries. I'm worried about my next paycheck. I'm worried about what's about to happen next year. They forget because they're in this cycle of constant overconsumption. And it makes their vision a little blurry when it comes to their financial situation. Do whatever Christmas stuff you got available.
Gold mirror.
Where are y'all putting these mirrors? Is it for the tree or is it for the whole room? Anyway, this seems like an affordable option for people who do want Christmas gifts, that do want to participate in the trend. Y'all just please look at how much money you can actually spend. This still just looks like a normal Christmas to me because this is in Goodwill, it looks like. That means that it's been done before. Ain't nothing new about this. People are in the comments saying Ralph Lauren Christmas is old money. Y'all, this is old Christmas. Dang.
Ralph Lauren Christmas is super heavy. It's heavy in layering. It's heavy in its deep, rich colors. One of the base colors of Ralph Lauren is navy. Navy's not in your traditional color.
So,
okay, if you're talking about green and red, we're not talking about green and red. We're talking about a certain type of green, forest green.
Few colors in there and like, that's the aesthetic. It's blue and navy green, forest green to be exact. Y'all just take this too far. Who cares? Put your little stuff up, decorate, do it for the kids, do it for the family.
Not Grinch green. We're talking about wine red, Merlot red versus your metallic reds. Nothing is metallic, nothing is shiny, nothing is glittery. Everything is a heavy, not plaid, but tartan. It's different. Okay, so leather is a big staple in the Ralph Lauren Christmas. And you know what? Don't even worry about it. You can't come to the party if you're just going to be dressed in your regular Christmas colors. We good.
That's fine.
Right.
We don't care about the party or if we're invited, because a lot of y'all have this y'all can't sit with us mentality when it comes to stuff, and like, y'all would never understand. It was never that deep. Y'all, we are talking about Christmas decorations. And in true social media fashion, y'all still find a way to have a hierarchy of who is doing it, like who the it girls is doing the thing and who ain't doing it good, and these people at TJ Maxx and these people at Ross, and Ross could never, but you went and got your stuff from Goodwill and you ain't did it enough because you ain't had enough forest green, enough navy. I want to argue about some stocks like this. I want to argue about, hey, what we investing in, like who performing better in the top 500 companies in the United States. That's what I want to talk about. We having crazy conversations online about spending money, y'all, by the way. All we talk about is how to spend money and who's spending money the best and who doing it right by buying the right thing the best to reach an aesthetic that was packaged up, by the way, by Ralph Lauren to sell to people who are thirsty for trends, to make their company money, which a lot of y'all don't even probably own.
And to prove my point, Ralph Lauren is currently up 51% in the last 6 months. Just think about this. If you had invested $1,000 into Ralph Lauren 6 months ago, you would have over $1,500 today.
But which topic are we hearing about online more? The Ralph Lauren Christmas or the Ralph Lauren stock? And we have to be honest here. There's two different types of bragging that's going to be going on. Some people are bragging about having a Ralph Lauren Christmas, and there are people bragging that they own Ralph Lauren stock. Now you choose which one you want to be in. And if you don't own specifically Ralph, I'm talking about the places that you're shopping at. You don't own any of that. We're really good at arguing about consumerism and the girls who get it that get it. But where's the substance, y'all? We're talking about Christmas gifts. If you do this, cool. If you don't, don't feel no shame if you ain't doing it how everybody else say. Do your own thing. Actually, I encourage that. All this other stuff, it's just following the leader. Who can do it the best? Following the leader. I don't care what you say. They are literally telling y'all what to do, and some of y'all got a checklist, and you're like, it's this, it's that. And you go to the store and you just being the best toy soldier you can be for the Christmas holiday. I don't know.
Welcome to my series where I'm going to show you how to perfectly achieve a Ralph Lauren Christmas. People often ask, isn't Ralph Lauren Christmas just traditional Christmas? In some ways, yes, but that is exactly what makes it timeless. It embraces the same foundations, but it enhances them with heritage and texture. It's timeless, collected, lived in, elegant, a little bit feminine, and a little bit masculine. Before you run to the store and buy anything, shop from your own history. So much of Ralph Lauren is a story. It's not just a display. In my series, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to style and layer to tell a story. You'll be swapping plain red for plaid or tartan, swap shiny bows for velvet, no glitter. Instead, try to use brass, copper, and leather, and swap filler ornaments for ornaments that have a history. The best part about this is that you probably already own a lot of what you need with greens and reds. That's going to be your foundation. I'm decorating my own home this way, so this is going to be a very fun ride. Come with me and let's figure it out together.
Y'all got a whole Ralph Lauren series out here. Y'all are serious. You know what? I admire the commitment. It's still giving regular Christmas to me. I'm sorry. If you think so, comment down below. Because I understand y'all threw in some navy green and y'all said no sparkling, no color. But this is quite frankly what a lot of people were doing anyway. Unbeknownst to them. And now there's a name slapped on it. It's just like when people started calling tacky Christmas, and everybody was like, no, this was just my Christmas as a 90s baby. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm recently gonna get rid of my gingerbread collection because I really want a Ralph Lauren traditional Christmas. I do have some Ralph Lauren traditional stuff already, but obviously the gingerbread's kind of ruin it. I have some stuff that is like considered traditional. Like these berries, so beautiful. This, on the other hand, is not. So it's gonna join. This is a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Exactly the vibe I want this year.
Wow.
Todo esto. Ralph Lauren, yep.
And look, I like these.
It's sad.
Yep, that's Eddie's favorite traditional. Son estas personas.
You know what's really sad to me about this was she seemed to really like them gingerbread things. Like, that's an interesting theme. And then she even looked at her Christmas tree as if it was subpar because it wasn't a certain aesthetic. And she was like, she's getting rid of it because she wants the Ralph Lauren aesthetic. And I see nothing wrong with people's change of taste, but I also don't see anything wrong with what she had. It's still a blessing that somebody would love to have. And I'm sure she did enjoy it. But it seems like the Ralph Lauren trend is making her look at her stuff like it ain't good enough. And that's what kind of makes me sad is I thought the gingerbreads was cute. It had more personality than all of this other stuff she's trying to get into, but she's not interested anymore. You know, hey, it's her decorations. But y'all, there's nothing wrong with having your own personality and your own style. That is what was really paining me watching this, is seeing what I considered as somebody actually liking something for them to just do what everyone else is doing.
We just got back from doing a little bit of Christmas holiday shopping, and I found a lot of good stuff at TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby, and Home Goods. The vibe that we're going for this year's Christmas decoration is gonna be like vintage, Ralph Lauren, deep reds, deep greens, gold accents, and plaids. And they had so much of that, especially at Home Goods.
You wanna know why? Because they know y'all was finna be in there doing this.
Bow on them. This is the smallest size, the medium, and then this is the large. Really like them staggered like that. You could really put these anywhere, even outside on the front porch would be really cute. I love them so much. This is probably my favorite.
I just feel like a lot of y'all just like to shop at this point. This is a lot. She got 3 big old bows.
Continuing with Home Goods, found these super cute vintage looking Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Got 2 of them just in case.
Look, they finna, the Ralph Lauren police finna come for you for putting that Mickey Mouse stuff on that tree. I'm just telling you because I didn't see that in the rule book. I was taking notes.
A little bit in gold trim frame. Found 2 different wrapping papers. I really like this one for my daughter. Little teddy bears. And then this one I thought was super Ralph Lauren looking. Little skinny reindeers. We have like a black version of this, but I think we're gonna switch it out for gold this year. Last from Home Goods is this little sleigh. Really heavy duty. Moving on to TJ Maxx.
More.
Little plaid teddy bear.
That's cute.
Got the shower curtain for our guest bathroom.
A shower curtain.
Picture frame ornament for our tree. We can put a picture of our daughter in there. Lamp. It's plaid. It's kind of hard to see with the plastic on it. It's nice and small. Cute little velvety soft tree, but it has all these dangling charms on there. I've never seen anything like this. Candle that looks like a wreath. Painted so beautiful. Plaid pillow. I did get a lot of plaid, so maybe I need to slow it down. Serving platter, so adorable. I only got this serving tray, but I might be going back for the whole set. These are from Marshall's that I forgot about. These little gingerbread cups. I got 2 of them because, I don't know, I just like to have a pair. But I like how they have the white rim. Okay, now Hobby Lobby. We found super pretty ornaments. Pretty sure they're glass. I think this is the bigger size, and then we have 2 in the other smaller size. Little canister for the counter I thought was super cute. And then last but not least, we found this super cute frame. I'm super excited to decorate. I know everyone's gonna be like, it's way too early, it's not even Halloween yet, but I think it's never too early to decorate for Christmas, or at least start looking. Especially at like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, because they'll be gone before the season is even here. Now's the time to go looking. Even though it's not even Halloween yet, you might as well go look now before everybody snatches everything up.
And this how they get y'all. This propaganda of, it's gonna be all snatched up. Hurry, get your tickets while it's hot. Y'all don't need to be in these people's store. You actually just might like spending money and buying stuff. No, I don't know. Just think about it. And you might be using Christmas as a reason to go buy stuff that you think is cute. I'm not saying it's not cute. I'm saying you don't need to buy everything that's cute. Just say no. And I knew somebody was gonna say it. Somebody already said here, this is not a Ralph Lauren Christmas. It is beautiful. You have great taste. but it's not Ralph Lauren Christmas. And then y'all are actually putting pictures in here talking about Ralph Lauren Christmas can only work if your home looks like this, not millennial gray. So now everybody's house gotta look like this right here, or they can't do the Ralph Lauren Christmas. Y'all be doing a lot. Y'all got all these standards.
So my mom hates red for Christmas. There's no red in the house. We're also doing a Ralph Lauren Christmas, so we have to go along that theme.
You don't.
I really want this. This is what I need for my apartment. Too big, you think? Actually, this one might be better for my apartment. But I hate the flickering lights. I hate the flickering lights, and I hate these lights. I hate these lights.
Y'all.
The color. This would be so cute for outside the house, Mom.
Y'all, this is exhausting. It's kind of tiring. I'm just watching y'all shop, putting stuff in the cart. Let me see what else she put in here.
This is our little collection, our Ralph Lauren collection right now. This is it. So we will find decorations to match this. But our Christmas series starting now. I'm making a Ralph Lauren Christmas, our Tusa Ralph Lauren Christmas this year.
Now, I know a lot of y'all are about to be out spending your money doing the Ralph Lauren Christmas. And if you are, I'd like to know down below in the comments. Or do you think that this trend is doing a lot? Do you think that this is just overconsumption's final boss, like wrapping it up for the year 2025 with Ralph Lauren's Christmas? I kind of feel like it is, because this is a lot and it's kind of unnecessary, and you got ornaments up in the closet. Stop acting bougie, because a lot of y'all just want to be like, it's Ralph. You don't know. Think about your wallet. Think about what you can actually afford to do this holiday season, and do that. Operate within a budget. Forget all this TikTok stuff, because TikTok ain't gonna be there to save you in the event that you ever get in some financial strain because you're trying to have a Ralph Lauren Christmas. But let me know what you think. We got to start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.